Going to take a quick look at Yahoo, recent price action, any trade setups that might be developing. Now, earlier this spring and summer, a nice support zone formed on Yahoo, around 41, 42. Now remember, support is not an exact to the penny, it's more of a range. And so we had multiple tests of that support zone. Once it established, a test. When it finally broke, what happens oftentimes when a intermediate strong support zone breaks is that a short or an intermediate or sometimes even a long-term downtrend begins. And that's what has happened with Yahoo. We've had quite a free fall. Now, along the way of that downtrend, price doesn't fall every day. No matter how much negative sentiment, there are times where the stock will take a breather, both in up and down trends. And so these short-term support zones that form, which you saw around $40 here, and then they form, and then when they break and the downtrend continues, this is oftentimes a time where traders will enter a bearish trade, pull out their bearish playbook, and either short the stock or buy a put or some form of bearish play. Now, nice little retest here, like old support became new resistance, which is oftentimes the case in down and up in downtrends, where it will pull up in a short-term rally and then test that old support zone, that short-term support zone, which happened here. And then once that faltered, it continued to free fall. So it's been quite a bearish slide the last few months. Right now, as you're looking at Yahoo, you're seeing maybe a new support form, short-term support in this general vicinity of 30-ish or so. But and you never know. You don't know where the bottom is. As traders, we don't try to guess the bottom. That's not what we do. We get our information, we get our signals. So this short-term support zone, it's no different. Now, maybe that support lasts for months. Maybe it lasts for weeks. Maybe it lasts for days. Maybe this is finally the bottom. We don't know. But we gather our information, and the more times this support zone is tested now, in the coming days, weeks, and months, the more times it tests and holds, the stronger it becomes. That gives us more information to act upon. So Yahoo, yet another example of technical analysis in action, of the many times that would have been proper times to enter, and what's happening with it now.